Picture this for a second. A player steps onto the field and everything shifts.
Okay.
Pitchers start sweating, catchers get all edgy, the infield's moving like crazy.
Yeah.
That was Rickey Henderson.
Yeah.
Pure electricity.
Rickey Henderson, a true legend, yeah.
And sadly, we lost him recently. So today, we're going deep, way beyond the stats, to figure out how he changed the very way baseball is played.
I think it's fascinating because with Rickey Henderson, he wasn't just about the numbers. He wasn't just racking up stolen bases.
Right.
He made everybody rethink what base stealing could be as a weapon.
All right, so let's break this down. Obviously, incredible 25-year MLB career.
Oh, yeah.
10-time All-Star. American League MVP in 1990.
Wow.
World Series rings with Oakland and Toronto. But let's talk about the Man of Steel. How did he actually change the game?
Well, think about it. He retired with 4,406 stolen bases.
That's insane.
He didn't just break Lou Brock's record of 938, he destroyed it.
Right.
And then in 82, he stole 130 bases in a single season.
No way.
Opposing teams were constantly on edge, like, is he going? When's he going?
So how teams try to adapt to this? Was anyone ever able to shut him down?
Oh, they tried. They changed up their pickoff moves. They tried to hold runners on base longer, even messed around with the infield alignments, to cut off those stolen base attempts.
Wow, really?
Yeah, because his speed and just like baseball IQ, it forced managers to get creative.
Oh, yeah.
But, see, Rickey was always one step ahead, studying pitchers, noticing their tells, basically using their anxiety against them.
He turned the base paths into, his own personal chessboard.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just about speed, was it? He also has the record for runs scored. 2,295.
Yeah.
This guy wasn't just getting on base.
Oh, no.
He was crossing home plate.
Absolutely. He was scoring.
Yeah.
And that's where I think we see his impact on that leadoff hitter position, right?
Yeah.
That was traditionally just about getting on base, but Rickey turned it into this dynamic offensive weapon.
Right.
He wasn't afraid to swing for the fences. And that threat of him stealing, constant pressure, kept the defense on their toes the whole time.
I've even heard some argue that all that stealing sometimes, maybe it hurt the team's strategy a little bit. What do you think?
That's interesting. It's true that Rickey, he had his own way of doing things, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't always by the book.
Sure.
But you could say that that aggressiveness, that unpredictability, that's what made him so effective. It disrupted the opponents so much. It made those managers think differently about, when is it worth the risk to try and steal?
Right. It's crazy how one player can change an entire sport's way of thinking. But we got to talk about the man behind the stats.
Yeah.
I've been reading these tributes, guys like Dave Winfield, Don Mattingly. They paint this picture of such a larger-than-life personality. Charisma. Winfield even called him the best player I ever played with.
Absolutely. And, he was just phenomenal athlete, obviously, but also a true showman. Brought this energy, this excitement to every single game.
I love that.
Yeah, there was that swagger, talking about himself in the third person.
Oh, yeah.
But never arrogant, more like he was playing this character.
Right.
And he was entertaining the fans. They absolutely loved it.
And speaking of the fans, the A's. They didn't just retire his number. They named the whole field after him.
I know.
Rickey Henderson Field. What a tribute. I wonder what the reaction was to that.
Oh, it was pure joy, It's just celebration. You could feel that love and respect from everybody. Renaming the field was a way of saying this guy, he wasn't just a player, he was an icon. A symbol for Oakland baseball.
So what's it all mean? What's his lasting impact on the game?
I think he's a reminder that baseball, it's more than just the numbers. It's passion, it's flair, it's pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And even today, you see these young players trying to copy his moves, you know?
Oh, yeah. Those base-stealing techniques, that daring leadoff approach.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's still inspiring people. I love it. Rickey Henderson, he showed us it's not always about winning or losing. It's about playing with style, playing with heart. And a little bit of swagger doesn't hurt. It makes me wonder, what other athletes have done that? Transcended the stats and left a mark that big on their sport?
That's a great question.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
And to everyone listening, keep thinking, keep exploring. We'll catch you on the next Deep Dive.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.